Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's lovely to have you all visiting again, and let me just start off by first of all saying Happy New Year and welcome to 2022. So something a little bit different for this particular short video today, and something I haven't done before on the channel, and that's what's in my bag, especially as it's the start of the new year. So without further ado, the bag. Okay, this is what I carry around with me everywhere I go. This is the K&F Concept large DSLR bag. Quite a hefty beast. It's been well travelled. I've had about 4 years now, this particular bag. It is the right size for carry-on, for flying. I did take this out to the Rockies with me nearly 2.5 years ago now. No problem at all with that. It holds quite a bit of kit, but I did ask Father Christmas for a new bag this year, but unfortunately the letter didn't get there in time. As you'll see in a minute, this doesn't quite fit everything I now have to carry, so I'm having to restrict what I take out, but we'll cover that as we go through. So the bag itself, plenty of storage pockets and that on it. Little pocket on the outside here, and in here I keep my spare GoPro batteries, and any other small things, snack bars, things like that go in the outside pocket. The downside of this particular part of the bag is this is not waterproof. I have tried Nick Wax tent sealant on it a couple of times. I've sprayed it with that, it still gets through. So anything you put in there, it has to have plastic sheets on it. And as you notice, my batteries here for the GoPro have these little flight cases on, which makes them safe for flying as well. The airline's quite happy with that. So that keeps the batteries dry as well. So that protects the batteries in that outer pocket, hence why it doesn't get a lot of use. The next pocket on the bag, okay, in here, that's a little mirror, like a telescope type mirror thing for putting on to your camera, so you can actually see what's going on the flip screen. It goes on that way, on top of your camera, and you're looking in there when you're vlogging, and it just lets you see what's on the flip screen at the back of the camera if you don't have a foldy out one. I also have my spare memory cards, camera strap in case I need it, very handy. Spare microphone, which is in my old mic, which I used to use on top of the cameras. And other than that, there's a cleaning pen and a cloth in there. Oh yeah, and right down the very bottom here, my FTZ adapter. We'll come on to that one a little bit later on. So other than that, there's just a cloth and a lens cleaning pen in there. And that's it for that particular pocket. It also has the little hole here, so you could put your phone in here with your headphones coming out the top of the bag, obviously straight off your back, straight into your ears if you wanted to do it that way as well. So that's that particular part of the bag. Quite good straps on here, and it has the hip straps as well, which are fully adjustable. The only thing I can say about these straps, they are very, very good, but with the bag loaded up, you do need to use the chest strap part, i.e. this bit, when it's on your back and loaded. Otherwise the bag tends to want to go off that shoulder all the time. Now whether that's my physique, I don't know, but as soon as I put this particular strap on across the top, brilliant, it stays put. I can carry it all day, it doesn't move, and it feels nice and secure on my back. So yeah, use the chest straps if you get it. Other than that, great, very well padded. You can see it does allow a bit of an airflow through your back when it's on your back. There's a little gap coming through underneath that area. Quite a sturdy bag, to be fair to it. It has been through quite a lot of punishment, and it holds quite a bit as well, surprisingly. You have a laptop pocket there, which at the moment I've just got another cloth in there and a packet of tissues. That's it. So that's all in there, but that will take a laptop or an iPad if you want to put one in there. And then into the bag itself, which is another secure meshing bit to breathe. Now I don't know how much of this you're actually be able to see from my GoPro, which is what I'm filming on at the moment. In here I have my normal vlogging camera, which is the Nikon Z50. This is what I normally do my vlogging on. It's also a brilliant backup stills camera. It takes some really excellent quality stills on this little thing. It's small, great for street photography, lightweight, and on there is the 16 to 50mm kit lens it comes with. Brilliant little camera. It does so much, and if you want to see the full potential of this camera, go and watch Lynn Luxon-Jones's channel. She's been using one of these now for probably getting on for about 6 months, maybe a bit longer, 10 months maybe. And she's getting some fantastic results through this little camera. So good little camera if you want something small, light, reasonably cheap in the modern day scheme of things, with plenty of scope. Z50, way to go. My main camera these days is the Nikon Z6ii. I've had this now about 6 months, I think, roughly, and it is a brilliant piece of kit. I'm still learning what it can do. There's so many options within this thing, but in general, yes, very, very, very happy with it. There's not much it can't do, to be fair. It does 4K video. The stills quality is 24.5 megapixels. Yes, there are bigger megapixels out there, but having bigger doesn't necessarily make things better. So 24.5 megapixels, I'm very happy with that. It has the tilt screen on the back of it as well, so you can get your low level or your high up, and obviously twisting it down the way, so semi-articulating screen. The lens on here at the moment is my 24-200 Nikon Z mount, f4 to 6.3. A great lens, and it covers a multitude of sins, so 24mm all the way out to 200, and as you can see, that's as big as the lens goes. The cover on the end, if you haven't seen these before, this is the Lee filter lens cover. I tend to leave my rings on the end of my lenses so I can just quickly put the filters on. I don't normally, and I haven't for a while, carried the lens cap or the hood, sorry, for the end of the lenses. I tend just to leave these rings on and go from there, basically. It makes life a lot easier, a lot quicker. So that's my main still camera. With that, I carry, and this is in here all the time, is my 14-30, which is my newest lens, f4, and it's the S lens from Nikon Z mount. I had this one a couple of months, and the quality through this lens, corner to corner, is absolutely outstanding. If you want a wide angle lens and you've got the Z mount kit, look at this 14-30 f4. It's reasonably lightweight. I can't say more about it, it's just a great lens. So between that 14-30 and the 24-200, all my bases are covered. Also in here at the moment is my bags for the microphones, which is my Rode mic, which is obviously on there right now. The microphone's in here somewhere, and my lav mic, which is what's in those two wallets. What else we got in the bag? The Lee filter mount to go actually on the end of the lenses. My bag of Lee filters. There's a variety of filters in there. Big stopper, little stopper, colored grads, polarizer, and a reverse grad in there as well. So that covers a multitude of sins and most situations that you get into. So that's in the bag. And the last thing in my bag is my little bag of goodies. Bag of goodies, says he. It's spare batteries, so spare battery for the Z50, spare battery for the 6ii. There's a remote trigger release, it says he, it's stuck in there, remote trigger release in there, and another lens cleaning pen. These are great little things if you haven't used them before. They work amazingly well. What else we got in the bag? Something else hiding down the back of there. Oh yeah, these are a brilliant little pair of gloves. I got these when I went out to Canada. These are merino wool. They're very, very thin to look at. They are amazing gloves. In fact, these probably live in here permanently now because they're that small. You forget they're even in there. They're great. So that's the bag. You can see it's quite well laid out inside. You can see that all right there or not. Plenty of space to organise, and all these obviously can be moved, so you can put them where you want them to go. Now, in addition to all that and the bag, let's get rid of that a second. I also have my Tamron 100-400, which normally travels with me. If it's not in the bag, then it's normally not very far away, i.e. in the back of the car. This is the F mount lens, not a Z mount lens, hence the FTZ adapter. Really good sharp lens, this one. I've done some really excellent bird images on through this lens, and a couple of actually pictures up in the Lake District, really distant images there across the lakes into the fells and things and the hills, the mountains up there. But also the essence with this is, with the FTZ adapter going on to the Z50, this becomes a 200 to 600mm lens. So that's a big win-win, and as you can see, it's relatively light in the scheme of things as far as big lenses go these days. And occasionally, if I'm going out long for a week or two away from home and I'll cover all bases, I will also take, this is with the kit lens that came with the 6ii, and this is the 24 to 70 f4. And again, like the wide angle f4 lens, phenomenally sharp corner to corner. If I'm doing any portrait work, things like that, group pictures, family pictures, I'll normally put this lens on and not the 24 to 200. So all that is what goes into my bag. I can get all this in the bag, although it's a bit heavy to carry all of that in there. And the only other thing that I now have to carry around with me, other than the GoPro that you're recording on, is this little guy. And if you haven't seen this, it's made its intro on the last video. It is the drone. So yeah, we need to get a bag where we can get him in as well, so I'm not having to carry him in this bag all the time. So there's the drone, the controller, the battery pack, etc. in there, so he needs space in the bag, hence needing a slightly bigger bag. And that's what's in my bag for 2022. So I hope you've enjoyed this short little video. Normal videos will resume very, very soon. We're hoping to get out the next day or two and start filming again. We've had a couple of weeks break obviously over Christmas and New Year, but I hope you're all fit and well and not having any major problems with this continuing COVID saga going on. Yeah, until the next time, thanks very much for watching. Stay safe, be kind. See you soon. Bye for now.